Hello everyone, Mithyc here, and I'm proud to announce the beginning of my new series FFP, or also known as Fixed Flags Project. I will be taking all 50 US state flags and I will be completely overhauling them to make them all new and improved based on when they joined the United States, starting with Delaware. So first we need to take a look at Delaware's flag. So here's Delaware's flag. It's alright right now. So the colors stand for George Washington's uniform. The image is the state seal of Delaware. The wording is when Delaware adopted the Constitution, and I'm not quite sure what the diamond shape is. So here we go. We've got not that much to work off, but let's see what we can do, and let's get started into the time lapse of me editing it. Alright, now it took a bit of experimentation for me to decide what I really wanted to go. So at first here, I'm going to be changing the color and getting rid of this text because the text doesn't really add anything. Then the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pulling up a circle because the diamond shape I feel is irrelevant. It doesn't add too much. There was no real use for it, and I felt like a more circular object would have benefited the flag better, especially when it comes towards later editions, which I had plans for. So here we go. I'm going to try to center it as good as possible. I'm not sure I did that time, but I've also now decided that I want to stick with the original colors inside of the circle. I did like the color of the diamonds, and since it has historical significance being George Washington's uniform colors, I feel that it is very good. So here I am going to be trying to resize it. As you can see, I'm trying to square it off, and there we go. And let's move it into there, and that should be pretty good. Alright, now I'm going to do some more stuff with the colors. So here we go, we've opened it up again. I've made that, of course, there. And so I want to start moving the seal. So I didn't know how precise I needed to be with the seal because I didn't know how prominent I wanted to make it. But it does need to be pretty important. But here we go, I'm going to add these stars. So the stars are here because they are the 13 original colonies, which Delaware was one of the original 13 colonies of the United States. So I think it's fitting that they should have 13 stars around their seal, because Delaware, being the first, would be the most important to the people living in Delaware, obviously. So here I'm having a bit of trouble actually getting this to work. But then we have the steel. So this was an early version, and I wasn't 100% sure how much I liked this, so I decided I'm going to go back and I'm going to do another cut. And I'm going to make sure I do a lot better when it comes to actually doing the magic select, because I actually clipped half of the gun out, if you saw in the last clip. So I'm taking very special detail, like going really close in. And I need to make sure the musket's good. But while doing this up here on the ship, I realized something. It's the same color as the circle, so why should I care how bad the magic select is? So I just kind of start scraping stuff in. And now I'm going to move that in here. And it looks pretty good. And I don't want it to be too big, because I don't want it to outproportion the rest of the flag. And I decided to finally go back and change the color, because I think the blue is just too dark. It's over commanding the white stars and the yellowish gold in the center. And here I want to add a nice outline, because again, I feel like the colors clash too much and they need something dividing them. So I'm going to add a little circle here around the edge. I'm going to make that red, because, you know, red, white, and blue, America. You know, this is all about America, American flags. Let's go, boys, America. And I take a look at this. And the thing is, it's really bland. It's not bad, but it's kind of bland. So I think about what I'm going to do, and I finally decide on doing a border. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a red border around here. And then I'm going to put a blue border around that. And yeah, after I finish up this red border, I'm going to add a blue border, or white. Yeah, blue, I think, looked better. However, I kind of look at this and I think it's not that great. I mean, it's there, but I don't like it that much. So I'm going to go back and I'm just going to add a blue border around it instead. I think that just makes it much better. It borders it, but it keeps a good, solid kind of connection with the tealish blue in the background. And this is it. This is the final product for the redesigned flag of Delaware. I like it. I think it turned out really good. And you can have a look at it in a second, get close up. Alright, so here it is, a final comparison shot between the two. As you can see on the left, we have the original flag of Delaware, and on the right, we have my version. I am very pleased with how my version turned out, and I hope you guys like it too, so I want you to tell me in the comments what you think. If you want to see me do the rest of these, like Pennsylvania's next. But if you like this, if you think I did a good job with the conversion, or if you think I did a horrible job with the conversion, let me know. Remember to give it a like, and remember to subscribe, and Mithyc out.